And today we're bringing you the official recap of SOF Week 2025, arguably one of the most impactful defense community events of the year. Whether you were boots on the ground in Tampa or just watching from afar, we've got the highlights, insights, and maybe even a few behind-the-scene moments you won't find anywhere else. So what was really the vibe on the ground? Well, it was very hot. SOF Week 2025 kicked off with record attendance. The 2024 edition attracted over 19,000 attendees, and SOF Week 2025 aimed to outdo themselves, to be the premier global gathering of special operators, industry leaders, and strategic partners. Attendees included active duty SOF personnel, industry innovators, policymakers, and of course, job seekers. Okay, so we are at SOF Week, and we have a job seeker here who says that they may or may not have gotten their first job out of the military via clearancejobs.com. So who am I speaking with today?
Hi, my name is William Heath.
Tell us a little bit about what you did in the service and about your experience with clearance jobs after you got out.
Yeah, sure. So I got out of the Army in 2010 as a SOF analyst at Fox. I didn't really get everything I needed out of my out processing out of the military. I had a whole bunch of briefs that I really wasn't paying attention to. And then I found clearance jobs and was able to quickly, easily upload my resume, get in contact with a bunch of companies, and start really like the first networking I ever had to do. And I landed my first job, and I was able to put food in my kid's mouth. So it was great.
Tell us a little bit, because we speak to some folks who are in the service, and they're like, I don't get out for another 2 years or another 12 months. Why is it important to create a profile as soon as possible on clearance jobs?
Yeah, I think that companies are looking at a whole bunch of candidates, and it takes time to go through and find the right fit for their company and for the customer. And they need time to do that. And so the earlier that you're able to do that, the more time that you have, so that you don't have a gap area, a gap time before when you get out and when you're actually needing that next paycheck. The panel topics and speakers showed a clear signal that the Department of Defense is all in on agility, autonomy, and AI. The atmosphere, it was electric. Think a cross between a defense trade show, a tactical reunion, and a tech incubator.
I'm Mariah Smith, and I work for Accrete AI Government. So my favorite part about the conference, it's a little selfish, but I'm retired military. So I always run into people from my time in service. And I feel that it's that way for a lot of people. It's kind of like old home week. You see all these folks that you served with in the military, all of us in our new roles now. It's a reunion.
Let's talk takeaways. Here are the top 3. AI and autonomy are more than just buzzwords. From unmanned systems to AI-enabled targeting tools, the shift toward autonomy isn't coming, it's here. SOCOM leaders made it clear. Future fights will depend on software just as much as soldiers. Number 2, recruiting and retention are getting an overhaul. It's no secret the military has been in a recruitment slump. SOF leaders emphasize the need to modernize the recruitment pipeline, not just in terms of outreach, but in culture. A focus on purpose and post-service pathways was a recruiting theme. Number 3, the gray zone is the new battlefield. Information warfare, influence ops, and cyber. SOF is evolving to fight where traditional military might doesn't always apply. Expect more emphasis on psychological operations or PSYOPs, technical fields like AI, and digital domain dominance and future funding priorities. Some of the standout panels included a keynote address from U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, Deterrence Through Soft Power, U.S. Combatant Commanders' Perspectives, Economic Coercion, Supply Chain Disruption, and Disinformation, Increasingly Common Instruments in Irregular Warfare, Treat Your Transition Like an Op, Proactive Planning for Success.
I was transitioning out of the military, so obviously I was kind of prepping in advance to look for work. Because I had a job that had a clearance, I kept kind of getting steered towards, hey, clearance jobs will be a good opportunity. And then I do know the benefits of already having a clearance can be really helpful for employers, because it's less work they got to do to bring somebody on board and whatnot. So yeah, I created my profile and I ended up getting a job, but not through clearance jobs initially. I used them as a search tool. I guess technically I did get my first job through them. And then after that, I had some certifications on there. And because of that, a company had reached out to me to bring me on board for this job that I have now.
Enhancing the SOF ecosystem through innovation. and tactical information systems. And yes, ClearanceJobs was in the thick of it, meeting job seekers.
I think just kind of getting ourselves out there and seeing, kind of helping us to define and shape how we want to move forward from this conference. So yeah, because we're relatively new, so we're kind of like, okay, we like this, we want to go in this direction. Maybe we don't want to go in this direction, so that's kind of helped us define that way. You can only do so much on the internet, right? Right, that's true. That's true.
Talking talent strategy with DoD industry leaders, chatting with private sector players looking to up their recruitment game, and of course, giving away the best Secret Squirrel swag.
The Secret Squirrel Team 6 shirts are by far the absolute best. I honestly didn't look at anything else other than that shirt.
And if you're wondering about the expo floor, think more drone dogs, tanks, machine guns, VR simulations jumping out of helicopters, and wearable tech. It's part Tradecraft, part Tech Fest.
We are coming to you from SOF Week. We have the content team, the events team, we have the sales team here. We are so excited. The exhibit halls are bumping. I mean, it is hot. And so I have Asia here. We saw a couple demos. We've been talking with candidates. We've been talking with employers who use ClearanceJobs. So Asia, what was your favorite demo?
So far, my favorite demo was the underwater vehicle that you couldn't really see, but the technology that they talked about sounded really cool. And yeah, I'm excited to see more.
Yeah, so if you are in the Tampa area and you have a favorite memory from SOF Week, please shout it out to us or shoot us a note at editor@clearancejobs.com. So we also saw this really cool parachute simulation demo. Why don't you tell the listeners about that, Asia?
Yeah, that was incredible. Basically, they strapped somebody in and it was all virtual simulation, like you mentioned. He literally got to walk off a plane and navigate the whole parachute all the way till he landed right at the convention.
I love it.
It was so cool.
What does all of this mean if you're a job seeker, a recruiter, or an industry insider? For job seekers, SOF Week continues to be a goldmine of cleared career opportunities. If you weren't networking there, then you definitely missed out. For recruiters, understanding how SOCOM's priorities are shifting helps you align your messaging. Candidates want missions that matter, especially post-military services. Companies, if you are not building adaptable dual-use tech or hiring with a mission focus, you're already behind. If you're looking to partner with SOCOM or other leaders within this community, you need to be at next year's SOF Week.
We have Asia, our manager of career events, with us. We're at SOF Week. So Asia, tell us a little bit before we talk about SOF Week. Why should candidates or job seekers or even hiring entities attend our career events?
Well, our career events are a really good, quick, easy way to just engage and have conversations with each other. You can do so through text-based chats, audio chats, video chats. You don't have to attend the entire time, so you can really easily fit it into your schedule. But especially in times like now, I mean, just browsing jobs, seeing what's out there, seeing if there's room for movement for you and room for growth for you. I mean, it's really nice to just get out there, build the connections, start that networking, and start those conversations. In case something happens or in case you find something better that might interest you.
Awesome. So yeah, whether you're passive, whether you're an active candidate, you should definitely attend our career events. We have virtual ones, and then we also have them across the country. We have one coming up in Huntsville, another coming up at Fort Meade. So definitely check those out at about.clearancejobs.com. So Asia, it's been a crazy week. What has been your favorite part of SOF Week?
Oh my gosh. I think just generally how big it is. There's so many people here, but on the other side, there's so many exhibitors and just other companies here. And so seeing all of the cool demos, all of the cool machinery that's here, and how many people have just come up and started connecting with every company in this exhibit hall and things like that. It's been really incredible to see how huge of a network this is.
Sure, yeah. It's always the people, but the toys also help.
Yeah.
I have Joe here from ClearanceJobs. So Joe, tell us a little bit about what you do at ClearanceJobs.
Yeah, for sure. So I actually was in the SDR program not too long ago. Recently just got bumped up to new business, mid-market account executive. So I started, taking client calls and kind of rolling from there.
Love it. So why should clients or defense contractors, any size staffing agencies, federal agencies, why do they need a ClearanceJobs account?
they need a ClearanceJobs account because we are the largest database of security professionals. And if you're in the defense space and you need to hire for people that hold a clearance, we need to have a conversation.
There you go. Yes. When I was a recruiter, ClearanceJobs was my number one source for cleared candidates. So, SOF Week, how's it been?
Oh my gosh, it has been a blast. It has been a lot of fun, but I would be lying if I said I am not so tired.
So what's been your favorite part of SOF?
I think my favorite part has just been seeing kind of everybody. Just seeing everybody, going up to booths, talking to people, seeing like, what do you do? And just talking to people. You know, it's a lot different rather than being over the phone. It's actually cool to like go up and like meet and talk to people.
Love that. We've been talking with job seekers, we've been talking with employers, we've been talking with potential partners. We've been handing out incredible swag, including our security clearance compensation report, which you can download at about.clearancejobs.com.
So that's it for our SOF Week 2025 recap. If you missed it this year, make sure it's on your radar for 2026. It's more than just an event. It's a community on a need-to-know basis with some badass toys. As always, you can find more coverage, interviews, and job postings over at clearancejobs.com.